Boas pessoal, hoje trago aqui Boulder Simulator. Pá, eu já não estou habituado a gravar. Pá, já não faço gravações há bastante tempo. Pá, já não estou habituado, mas vamos aqui um modo de jogo e um tutorial. É a primeira vez que vou jogar. Só ouvi o Rick fazer-se a jogar, por isso não sei como se joga, não sei nada dos controles.
Welcome to the Builder Factory!
Que é lanterna.
You're probably wondering why you're in this place. It's just because the game designer wanted the level to be small. My name is Builder, and today I'm going to be your worst nightmare. Guide through the game mechanics. Let's start with the basics. Follow me!
Ok, vou te seguir, vá.
You know what to press, don't you? The tool wheel is available under the scroll, or under the left bumper on the gamepad. Try it now! Under the Q key, you'll always have a task list available regardless of the game mode. As soon as you move the controller, the game swaps the controls to it. This way you'll never get lost. Fantastic! My maker always said that everything needs a solid base. Let's start with foundation. Select a shovel from the tool wheel and dig the area for foundations.
Então, e não dá. Ah. Ah, lá não é preciso estar sempre aqui a carregar.
Formworks and reinforcements. As a real builder, you have to use the store to get the materials you need to build. Press Tab or select on gamepad to open the store. Good job! Choose the first store
Escolha a primeira
available.
loja disponível.
Now on the left is a list of available categories according to the stage of construction. You can change the number of items you want to buy to 1, 10, or 100. Buy 100 formworks and reinforcements.
Quantos?
Great job!
Isto?
Did you know that by holding down the left mouse button or the right trigger on the gamepad, you can insert them in the blink of an eye? Each stage of construction shows holograms to help you visually indicate which stage you are currently at. You know the joke about how one person works and the rest just watch?
Vai falando, eu vou
You just
colocando isto.
became part of it.
Vai só também. Acho que ainda falta aí algumas coisas, não é?
Great!
Ok, excelente.
Next up is reinforcement. Same principle as with formworks. Click or hold.
Achei algum por trás, né? Como sempre. Já está. Então. Não está reforços. negócio já está. Acho que está tudo.
Good
Só por
job!
causa de um.
Now it's time for the creme de la creme! Pouring the foundations! Go to the wheelbarrow
Olha,
and
não sei o que
pour
é que eu
concrete over the foundations. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, builders waiting just for
Isto é
you!
esquisito. Estranho.
That's it for this part. I'll see you at the concrete mixer in a bit. Yeehaw!
Bora para o próximo tutorial. Ai, ai. Vá, diz lá, velhote. E agora?
Welcome back!
Sim.
You're probably wondering
causa
how
de
come
ti,
you
né?
had concrete in your wheelbarrow in the previous level. The game designers didn't want the stage to be too long. Let's find out how to make it. 2 types of mixes. Mortar and concrete. Mortar is needed to join the blocks. Concrete, on the other hand,
Mas é para
is
fazer o quê
used
agora?
for foundations.
Liga aquele botão, né?
Let's start by turning on the concrete mixer. You will lose $1 to create a mortar. Start with the sand. Take your shovel and put some in. Add some from the bags on the ground. Am I a joke to you? Lovely! All you need now is a bucket of water that you can find in your tool wheel.
Tinha um tiro pausado. E agora?
Whew, that was tough. What if I told you you could do it much simpler and faster? Go by the mixer and find the pan and click the auto switch to make it automatically. Its cost will be a bit more, but it's way faster. Great power comes quality of life even more. You don't have to drive around with the wheelbarrow all the time.
Vou achar, soluciona o
Open the
carro.
tool
Não,
wheel and choose the wheelbarrow.
menu de ferramenta.
The game will teleport the wheelbarrow under the mixer at no additional cost. How cool is that? Now that you have everything you need, you can pour each other in the next stage very soon. Yeehaw! Enough Easter eggs. Let's go. For concrete screen. Let's continue with what we've prepared at the first stage.
Primeira etapa. Então o que é que queres que eu
Get your
faça?
shovel and dig the ground.
Ai, só tombar.
Great.
Isto agora é o quê?
Next up,
Excelente.
you
Seguida,
need a
precisas de areia.
sand. You can do this in 2 ways. Either by the shovel or...
Coloca um pouco areia no carrinho de mão.
Great! Now, finish sand bedding by pouring the sand over the concrete screed.
Termina a... Hã? Não.
Se quiserem mais executar este canal, deixem um like, se inscrevam e por favor, tem como. Talvez com... não dá, sim. Nossa, estava assim. Ah, tô com o mapa por isso, tá certo. Você podia ter dessa vez aí e arrumar.
Good job!
Good job.
Now we have to buy some
Agora temos que comprar alguns
reinforcements.
reforços.
Every house you build needs
Todos
reinforcements to
precisam de
make concrete
reforço.
more durable. Buy
E este?
30 grid reinforcements. Now place.
Exato também.
Now it's time for concrete.
E
You
agora?
already have it waiting in the wheelbarrow.
Onde?
Onde a pessoa está? Eu não sei onde a pessoa está mais.
Great work.
Olha, agora do nada fica
It
areia,
was
né?
scarier in previous demo, was?
2, 3.
Now place the insulation over.
Ai. E agora, ó, palha.
Perfect.
Não, desperfeito.
We're nearly done.
E agora?
Use a wheelbarrow and pour out the final concrete layer.
Vixe, mesmo. Poxa.
Não sei se estou a fazer certo, né?
That's it. Now you're
Agora
done with the
próximo
concrete
tutorial,
screen
né?
loop.
Ok, estou porcaria, deixa eu ver.
It'll get a lot better and rewarding from now on. Simulators must reflect reality, but we have prepared a lot of interesting solutions for
Sim,
you
sim.
that will speed up your work considerably. See you later,
Até já.
excavator!
Tá bem, até já.
Yeehaw!
Não, se eu mudar com os pontos, mas tá aqui só pra falar, né? Vai dizer lá. Rápido, tá bem, olha. Ele não vai conseguir, não.
Plasterboard and concrete partition walls.
Trust me, it's the most rewarding part of the construction.
Do nada parece
You'll see the
tijolo.
effects immediately.
Mas foi eu que fiz aquilo.
You'll need to get hollow blocks from the shop. Buy 100 of them now. Fantastic! Great! Now place the hollow block on it.
What is the lightest kind of building you can construct?
Level up! Reminds me of the Egyptian buildings I have in my data.
Sim.
Let's
É,
put up
já.
the scaffolding. Scaffolding will be very helpful when working at heights. Select a scaffolding from the tool wheel. You can rotate it by clicking the right mouse button or left trigger.
Poxa, por aqui uma.
And not only that,
When you get close to the ladder, you can fold and unfold it.
good work! You can climb the ladder by... Great! It's time to place it in the hologram.
É com caraças, do nada, do nada.
Fabulous! Part of the walls is to set the ceiling when you reach the right
Aí,
height.
ó.
Some would say the sky's the limit. But for us, it's ceiling blocks on each level.
Enough dad jokes. Put the ceiling blocks in the hologram. Eu sei que eu quero entender aqui, eu já vi o episódio do Rick. Extraordinary. Assim já não fico preso.
After your work, dismantle your scaffolding with drill.
Pois,
This way,
né?
when
Oi?
your house is built and be
Beautiful, you can take a picture of it. Yes,
Janelas,
we
não?
do have photo
Temos uma
mode.
foto. Olha que lindo. Desmonta? Ok. E como desmonto?
Next step will be doors and windows.
See you later.
Até logo.
Yeehaw!
Desculpa.
Welcome back. Eager to learn more? Today you will learn how to insert doors and windows.
a door to enter and windows to bring light into the house. Our game is no different.
Vai.
Remember from the previous stage when you inserted the lintels? You don't have to do it this time. But you need to know that they are the reason we can put in doors and windows. Let's start with doors.
My one front door.
Great.
Excelente.
Select it from the inventory and look at the entrance of the house. You may notice that the
Passa
door
pra
is in the wrong position. Adjust it using the scroll bar. Hologram will turn green when it's done.
Ai,
After placing the door, you have to choose which pattern you like and apply it. Great job! Now you have to screw in the hinges. Choose a drill and insert the necessary screws.
e agora?
All the screws that need to be screwed in always light up orange. Imagine
Tá
using a
tudo.
screwdriver.
Now it's time for wedges. Simply fill them in by clicking on the highlighted areas.
Ah. Ok.
Now you know how to insert a door.
Tá bonito?
You can even open and close them by clicking on them. Don't worry about the foam. We'll talk about it later. Amazing! Let's move on to windows. There are two types of windows. Any window under 2 meters on the planner is a standard home window. Likewise, any
Window over 2 meters is already a patio window. You dictate the terms on the planner and choose what size windows you want to insert. For the purposes of the tutorial, you will insert a single window. Buy one window from the shop. Nicely done! Now try inserting them just like a door. Same principle, same fun. Now it's time to put in all the screws you need. Next step, insert the wedges. Insert
them by simply clicking on the hologram. Support wedges are used to support and stabilize the window in the window opening. Whoop! Did you see how the foam filled itself after the wedges were inserted? We thought that doing it manually would be boring, so we automated it. Remember that every window requires a sill or threshold. Adjust it like you did with window and door. Great! Look at the patio window next to you. You can see the difference. That's everything for doors and windows. Partitions separate rooms from each other and should, therefore, have the best possible sound insulation properties.
O que o sábio não foi
Let's
nesta parte que
start
eu coloquei,
with
mas...
plasterboard walls. Of course, you have to mark them on the planner first.
Não estava aqui também.
But for the purpose of the tutorial, on the partition walls themselves, we've already determined them. You're welcome. To build a wall, you need floor, ceiling, and wall profiles. Buy 100 profiles in the shop. Great!
Now place them in the hologram and screw them in with a drill. Remember that the profiles are
Good job! Now we have something to screw the plasterboard to. Well done! Now place them on one side. Looks great!
After installing the plasterboard, you need to use blades to attach it.
Take your drill out and screw them in. Nice! Every wall needs to be insulated.
Mineral wool is often used to do that. Buy 20 mineral wool in the shop.
Excellent! This is how partition walls are insulated. The profiles must be fixed to the floors and ceiling, and the plasterboards to the profiles. On the ground. Good job! Remember what you've done with bearing walls? You need some mortar. You'll find it in the wheelbarrow. Once the mortar has been collected on the trowel, it remains until you've exhausted the stock in the wheelbarrow. Pretty cool, right? It took our game designers way too long to... Superb work! One more fun thing is that you can destroy them! This time I'll do it for you automatically. Got your back, Jack!
If you're not happy with the partition walls, take a sledgehammer in your hand and destroy them!
You've already got the walls covered. I wonder what's next. See you in a minute.
Yeehaw! Build any shape of house. You can build a house as big as the plot of land will allow you to. But to get to the floor of your house, you need stairs. In some cases, a no-clip is sufficient, but this is only in creative mode. This stage will be simple, but maximally reward. Who does not know what he likes. You need to change them. Psst. This also applies to game and software development. Tear them down with your sledgehammer. Nice. Now, buy one more stairs in the shop.
Vai.
You're quick. Place the stairs again. See how simple and satisfying it is? In this way, you're able to test different solutions immediately without having to monotonously build up the entire structure.
Ih, falas
We want you to have
muito.
fun after all. It's not rocket science that every building needs a roof. In our game, you can build several types of roof. Starting with the simplest and most
Ó Zé,
modern,
eu pus umas escadas ao bocado.
ending with multi-slope roofs. For the purposes of tutorial, let's try hip roofs. First, you need to buy a proper blueprint in the shop. Open the store and buy hip roof blueprint. Excellent! When you choose it and look at the top of the building, you will notice a hologram. Use the scroll bar or arrows on the controller to adjust what is the lightest kind of building you can construct. A lighthouse!
Tá vendo? E agora? Que isto?
Mais curtinho por isso. Acho que é isso, fico por isso.
Good job! Part of the roof is still worth... Building a house is time-consuming, but rewarding. Together with the developers, we came up with a brilliant house finishing solution. Let's speed it up! Start by finishing the building from the outside. See that orange glow surrounding the entire building? This is the building insulation that was generated against the walls you planned. Buy 200 insulation boards. Every time you choose plastering trowel out again, you have to put the bucket next to you. Don't worry, the bucket disappears automatically when you change tools. You can easily move it around. You can finish buildings from the outside using a number of materials, and on a few of them,
Olha, vou acabar o episódio por aqui. Não sei o que é que se passou, acho que bugou. Ou fiz alguma coisa mal. Deixa lá ver.
what are you?
Ainda falta isto tudo.
Furnishing and flooring is
Se
cool.
quiserem que eu volte a trazer este jogo, comentem aí. Obrigado quem assistiu. Até à próxima.